welcome to This Homemade Life. If you're new, my name is Courtney, and every week I bring you guys my grocery haul for my family of 5. I always include prices, so if you're into comparing prices, I live down in West Texas, so let me know in the comments below, are your prices higher? Are they lower than ours? Are they the same? Just let me know. I'm always curious. I like to compare prices. I know when I watch other people's grocery hauls, even people that are in Texas, sometimes I notice a big difference in their prices, especially when it comes to Walmart. So I'm always curious to see how things are in your area. Anyway, this week for the meal plan, let me tell you guys a story. So if you watched last week, you know that I was going to be cooking a brisket for our family Easter, which I did, but so I put the brisket in. I decided to cook it in the oven this time instead of smoking it. I put it in the oven at about 11 o'clock Saturday night before I went to bed. I set it on 230 degrees so it would cook all night long. And then when I got up in the morning and I was getting ready, probably about 10ish, I turned the oven off to let the brisket just kind of rest. I left it in there and was just gonna let, everything kind of cool down a little bit on its own, and then I was gonna shred it. That's typically what I do. I just let them rest for a little bit and then they fall right apart. That's what's great about that low and slow cooking. It becomes so tender, it just shreds. It doesn't even slice. It's so tender, it falls apart and shreds. So an hour later, about 11 o'clock, I pull it out of the oven to start shredding it because we're gonna leave about noon. And I realize that it's raw. Not completely raw, but it's certainly not cooked. And I'm thinking to myself, well, that's a problem. So I think my oven is not coming up to the temperature it's supposed to be. Anyway, I had to put it back in the oven and I just left it low and slow cooking while we were out for Easter. We did have to go by a local barbecue joint to pick up some brisket to take to our family function. But that meant when we got home Sunday evening, I had a whole bunch of brisket and then I had to do something with it. So I shredded it and we ate on that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It was a small brisket, so it didn't go quite as far. And one of the dishes that I made with it was a breakfast hash dish, which was fantastic. Anyway, I made a bunch of that. So there's leftovers of that and another dish that I made with it that my son is currently working his way through. So that means everything I had planned for last week on the meal plan is getting shifted to next week. Now, for the rest of this week, my husband's also busy with work stuff, so he's not going to be joining us for dinner, which means I'm going to try to cook more things that he doesn't like since he's not going to be here. That means on Saturday, I'm going to be making these beef, potato, and cabbage egg rolls. It sounds weird, but they are fantastic. They're not a Chinese egg roll per se. They're a little bit different. I got the recipe from my sister-in-law years and years and years ago. I don't remember all of it because I didn't write it down, but I'm just going to wing it. I think I know what goes in there. Anyway, my husband didn't really care for them, but my oldest son and I did. So I'm going to be making those since he's not going to be here. We're going to eat the leftovers out of the fridge. Supersonic breakfast burritos. Xander and I love supersonic breakfast burritos. So I'm going to be making those as well. You'll probably see that in Monday's What's for Dinner video because I'm probably going to make that tonight. Anyway, the rest of the week I'm going to do magic crispy baked shrimp because I keep putting that off. So I think Sunday will be the perfect time to do it because everyone should be home for a late lunch. I'm thinking about some spaghetti carbonara because I listed it last week and I still have the pancetta in my freezer and it sounds yummy. Some spicy kolaches because I still have sausage and we love kolaches. I'm going to make some copycat Arby's beef and cheddar sandwiches because those are also fantastic. And then finally, if I need another meal, then I will make some Salisbury steak meatballs, which I have mentioned a couple of weeks in a row, I think. I'm dying to make them. We love them. So eventually I will get to it. Anyway, all the recipes that I discussed on these meal plans are in my What's for Dinner videos. Most of the meals from this week will not be on next week's video, but the week after that because I haven't cooked them yet. On Monday, I will have a What's for Dinner video that comes out that has all of the brisket stuff in it, probably the supersonic breakfast burritos. I think that's about it. Anyway, that's enough chatting. That was my fail for the week that kind of turned out to be a win because we love brisket. So, I mean, having all that extra brisket was great. And I kind of went rogue with it this time too. I decided to try some recipes I've never tried before with brisket. So we have some new things to go to when we have leftover brisket. Anyway, this week's grocery haul, I kind of split into two. So I went to Sam's Club one day and Market Street. Sam's Club and Market Street one day, not my grocery day. I just went to get some stuff and I filmed that the day I went. I'm going to include that in this video. And then today I went to Walmart and HEB. That is what I have laid on my counter right now. And that's what I'm going to run through with you guys. Like I said, I'll pop the prices up on the screen. It's not a huge amount of stuff, but like I said, I went to Sam's Club. I really like going. If you guys are Sam's Club members, did you know that they are now doing your Sam's Cash monthly instead of annually. I'm actually really enjoying that feature. Going more often really pays off now because I'm earning more per month that I can just put right back into my grocery budget. And I love earning things like that. It makes it worth my time to go to a store and spend my money there. Anyway, enough chatting, guys. I could talk forever. Sometimes I get super chatty. Anyway, let's take a look at what it is I got this week. All right, guys, so it is actually not grocery day. I went and did this today just because I had some time and I have some things going on. So it was more convenient for me to make an early Sam's Club run. And then there was some stuff on sale at Market Street. And because I was already in the neighboring town that has what I think is the better Market Street, not better, but they have usually more clearance stuff. Today that was not the case, but I like to go to that one more. So I just went ahead and ran in there. But this is what I picked up. I will have a regular grocery haul that I'll film and add to the end of this. But this was from 2 Stops this morning. So let's start down here. This was Sam's Club. This was an impulse buy. These were like less than $4. Of course, I'll have the prices, but this was less than $4. It was on an end cap, and I just thought it looked fun. I really think that my youngest Jensen will like these quite a bit, so I picked those up. I got some sharp cheddar. This was really well priced compared to the other cheeses, and I've been making a lot of homemade macaroni and cheese and stuff. In fact, and I didn't film this for my What's for Dinner video, but my husband and I actually just had a small batch of homemade macaroni and cheese with roasted broccoli for dinner over the weekend because my oldest was working and my kids had some McDonald's, and I just needed something simple for us. But sharp cheddar actually works better because you don't have to use as much, and it's got a stronger flavor. So I picked this up. I'll grate up the whole block, and then I'll divide it into different bags and freeze it and just pull out one bag at a time as I need it. I did get some soy sauce. We actually use a lot of soy sauce, especially during grilling season because I do a lot of marinades. Typically, I buy I think it's pronounced Polar, I don't know. I buy that brand because I like their soy sauce better. It is much thicker. And if I'm going to be putting it on something I'm eating, I will continue to use that. But for everything else, cooking, marinades, all that, I will use this one. And then if I'm just having like ramen and I want some, or rice and I want some soy sauce, I'll use the other one. But this was a great deal. It's a lot of soy sauce. And I just learned you don't have to refrigerate soy sauce. Oh my gosh, I have been having that stuff in my fridge forever, taking up way too much space. So yay, this can stay in my cabinet. All right, I got some minced garlic. You guys know I don't like to chop garlic just because I don't want to touch it. I don't want to mess with it. But I like to eat garlic and I like to cook with garlic. So I picked this up because I just opened the one I had in my pantry and I don't ever want to run out because I go through a lot of it. So I picked this one up so it's ready whenever I need it. I got some onion powder. Typically, I buy these little 98-cent ones at Walmart, but I blow right through the onion and the garlic powder because I use them in almost every single dish that I cook. And I thought, well, this is probably just a smarter buy. It'll last me longer. I don't have to keep going back and going back and going back. So I picked this up. This is an impulse buy, cilantro lime. I thought it'd be great on some grilled chicken. Probably even be good in some rice if you're trying to make homemade cilantro lime rice. I thought I would give it a try and see. I did get some spaghetti sauce because we are out, and I do like to have it on hand just to throw together some really quick spaghetti. I do make my own sauce sometimes, and I don't have any problem doing that, but sometimes I just need a really quick meal, and it's nice to have these, especially right now because my kids are in a lot of activities. So Monday through Thursday night, we are at activities, and I need quicker meals, so it's sometimes just easier to have a jar of pasta sauce on hand. I got some peanut butter. I was actually going to get the extra crunchy Jif, which is my favorite, but I decided it made more sense to get creamy because 2 of my kids prefer creamy. So it just works better if I just buy a bunch of creamy. And every once in a while, I'll just get myself a small jar of the extra crunchy. But for everything else, it's just better to buy that. I did get 2 things of milk because it is cheaper there than anywhere else. And my oldest and my youngest are the only people in the house that drink milk. But this is good for almost a month. So they'll be fine. They'll go through this in the next 3 weeks. I got some bananas because I saw them and we were out of bananas. So I picked those up. And then we're down to our last, I think, 2 boxes of Kleenex. So I went ahead and got some more. I like the deal that they have there. And for whatever reason, these were cheaper to buy in store than they were if I did curbside pickup. So I got those. And that is, oh, you know what? I'm lying. That's not all. I also got 2 bags of water softener salt. I will pop a picture of that up, probably right over here. Like I said, 2 bags of that. But that's it for Sam's Club. This is Market Street. Everything except for the soup was on sale, and that's the reason I went. So first off is some ground beef. This was supposed to be on sale for $3.77 a pound, but when I got in there, they had changed the price to $3.99 a pound. I was kind of annoyed by that because, I mean, you just put your sale flyer out this morning. So you'd kind of think they would be honoring that, but whatever, it's still cheaper than any place else I've seen. So I went ahead and got this one at $7.98, and then I got another one, and it's $7.50. That is a total of like 4 pounds of ground beef. I still have some in my freezer, but not a ton. We've kind of gone through a lot of it, so I just went ahead and picked this up. I'll use my vacuum sealer and take care of that in a little while. I did get 2 bags of red grapes. This one is really tiny. It's like 1 pound. And then this one is 3 pounds. These are on sale for 97 cents a pound. We really like grapes. My kids eat grapes. I eat grapes. My husband eats grapes. So it just seemed to make sense to get a bunch of grapes while they're on sale. Strawberries were on sale, buy one, get one free again. They're the organic ones. They're $4.99. So for $4.99, I got 2 big containers. I think these are a pound, but the one on this one feels heavy. Like it's bursting at the seams. I think there is more than a pound in that one. The salad mixes by their organics brand, O Organics, is buy one, get one free. So I got the fresh herb because that's what I like. And then I got baby spinach because I can use it in salads, sandwiches, wraps, or I can just cook it. So I went ahead and got those. Coffee creamer, the big 32-ounce Coffee Mate is, if you buy 2, they're $1.99 each, which is a really good deal. So I just got 2 coconut creams. And then Hot Pockets are on sale, 4 for $9. I like to have those on hand just like, you know, for a quick Saturday snack or lunch or whatever if I'm not feeling like cooking. So I got 2 of the pepperoni pizza because that's what my husband likes. Then I got 1 Philly steak and cheese because I like that one. And 1 steak and cheddar because I wanted to try that one. And then this was just an impulse buy because I ran down the soup aisle trying to get across the store and I saw this and I love broccoli cheese soup. So I picked that up so I can have it for lunch like maybe tomorrow or something. But that is it for what I did today, which was just Sam's Club and Market Street. And here in the next day or 2, I will probably run out to like HEB or Walmart or something, and I'll add that on to the end of this. All right, guys, there it is. There's Walmart, and here is HEB. Definitely less than I usually get at those places. When I didn't need as much, and 2, I got a lot more at Sam's Club. Let's dive right in and start down here. So first off, I got this laundry hamper. If you guys have watched my videos, I've bought a couple of fabric laundry hampers recently. It turns out my dogs just hate those things. My newest puppy has chewed up the last one. So I got this. This is a lot sturdier. I'm going to be using that instead. I think it'll last longer. I got some eggs. It's just a whole case of eggs. We went through our last case, so I bought another one. Basically had to mortgage the house for these. Last time I bought them 2 weeks ago, they were less than $10, like $9.97 or something. This week, $13.27. That is a huge price jump in just 2 weeks. I was absolutely blown away when I looked online and saw that. I could not believe it. That's huge. Buy eggs if you need them. Get them now because I guess the price is just going to keep going up. It was ridiculous. I did get some cabbage. This is for egg rolls in a bowl, and whatever is left over. Nope, sorry, it's for egg rolls in a bowl and those beef and potato egg rolls. Whatever is left over, I will just cook on the side because we like cabbage. I got some plant-based butter because Camden can't have dairy. I got some heavy whipping cream. I just keep this on hand. We use it for different stuff. Sometimes on the weekend, I'll make like just some homemade mac and cheese and some roasted broccoli for my husband and myself if I don't feel like cooking a big meal, or if my oldest is working late, you know, my kids just want chicken nuggets or something. So we just kind of snack and have smaller foods. But this is really handy to have on hand for stuff like that. I did get some pepperoni. My oldest son Xander likes to snack on pepperoni. I got 2 boxes of these nacho cheese taco shells. I really have been craving some tacos. I did not have them on the meal plan, but I'm seriously thinking about swapping out something that I have on there. I just don't know what yet. That's why I didn't list them in there. They may just have to wait. I mean, these will stay good in the pantry for a while, so not a big deal. I got this Angel Food cake mix because I got strawberries and I thought strawberry shortcake would be really good. I got some Nutter Butters because they're yummy. They're really, really good. I got some baby carrots. These are for egg rolls in a bowl, and whatever's left we'll just dip in ranch dressing. I got flour tortillas. These are for whenever I do the tacos. These are just the regular taco size, so we do double-decker tacos. And these will keep in my fridge for a couple of weeks, so I'm not worried about it. If we don't do it this week, we'll do it next week. And then I got these big ones. These are for Copycat Supersonic Breakfast Burritos that I'm making tonight. I got some instant pudding mix. doesn't list like milk or anything in the ingredients. It just says you mix it with milk. So I'm going to try mixing this with almond milk so that Cam can have it. I got some ranch seasoning. I've been wanting to get the big bottle of the Hidden Valley ranch seasoning, but it's like $8 and it's so much. And I'm like, oh, is it a good buy? Is it worth it? How much do I use ranch powder? I saw this. It's way cheaper and it's not as big. So I decided to give this a shot and see if we use a whole lot of it, then okay. When I go back to Sam's, I'll get the giant thing. No big deal. I just want to see if we're really going to use it or not. I got these cotton round pad things for cleaning my face at night. My husband accidentally broke the wax melter that he has in his office, so I picked this one up to replace it. This was on clearance for $1, and I actually needed another pitcher, so I just went ahead and grabbed that. Let's see, I got this pan to make brownies in. All I have is a glass pan, and I don't feel like they cook well in glass, so I picked this up. This is a loaf pan. I only have one, and the bread recipe I made this past week that we loved so much makes 2 loaves. So I went ahead and grabbed another loaf pan so I can do 2 full loaves. I got this sprayer for our hose. We use it in the backyard. We had one, but my husky ate it. This is made of metal, so hopefully he will not chew this one up. I got some taco sauce just for whenever we do tacos. 2 cans of green chilies because I used my last can this past week. I got some chocolate frosting. I can use this for brownies or something else. Some hoisin sauce. This is for the egg rolls in a bowl. I used up almost all of mine, so I grabbed this. Some almond milk, and then finally Reese's Puff cereal. This is Cam's favorite, but all my kids really like it, and we just kind of blew through that last box. So I picked up some more because there's barely any left. And that is it from Walmart. Let's hop on over to HEB. It's not a ton of stuff. Really, it's just not. First off, I got milk. I got 2 of these, but like usual, I just didn't want to take up all the counter space. One's in the fridge, and this one's right here. And then this time I got some coconut milk. This is my personal favorite. I haven't been drinking any, but I did want to make iced coffee this week, so I went ahead and picked this up because I love it in my iced coffee. I got 3 bags of this Terra Linda pasta. This is perfect for making Cam his butter noodles or for just making mac and cheese for just my husband and myself. So it's a really tiny bag. I got some egg roll skins for the beef and potato egg rolls. I got some cauliflower just because I really like cauliflower. Either I'll put it as a side dish with something or I'll just roast it for lunch one day because I love it. I got these nacho cheese HEB brand Doritos because Jensen asked for them. I got some pretzels. Both of my little ones like pretzels. And then Cam asked for these ridged potato chips instead of the thin ones, so we picked those up. I got these Itza crackers. These are like Ritz crackers. We've been having a lot of like homemade Lunchables and stuff, and this is what we use. So we're almost out of the last thing of Ritz crackers that I bought. So I got these strawberry sugar wafers because Jensen asked for them. This is just some breakfast sausage. All mine is frozen, and I was making them supersonic breakfast burritos tonight. So I went ahead and grabbed this just because I don't have time to thaw the one that's in my freezer. These are also for Jensen. They're sour gummy creations. These were like 98 cents. They had a big yellow tag at HEB, so I let him go ahead and get those. These are Pringles. Cam has not had Pringles in forever because they have gluten in them, but he asked for them, so I did go ahead and let him get 1 can. 2 cans of French onion soup just to have on hand for different things I cook in the crock pot and stuff like that. My kids saw these pixelated Minecraft waffles and they really wanted them, so I got 1 box of those. This was on special. There's a coupon. It's like $2.50 off. So I think I paid a whopping 48 cents for this thing of pasta right here. That was a pretty good deal. We are having, what did I say we were having? Oh, carbonara this week. So this will be perfect to serve with that. This is just some ham because I wanted some ham. I was actually trying to get a clearance ham, but they were completely sold out. HEB has a good coupon. It's like $10 off. There are no hams left in the store. So I just picked this up because there was almost no deli ham either. I got some graham crackers to make some s'more bites. Hopefully this week. We'll see if I have time. The mushrooms were 50% off, so I got 2 of them. I'll just like cook these up and eat them. My oldest Xander loves them. I love them. So I'll just cook them and we'll eat them. Back here I got some cheese. This is just to have on hand in case I need it in a pinch and I'm in a hurry so I don't have time to grate the other stuff. And then of course I got the Swiss and Gruyere because Gruyere, how do you say it? Either way. I thought that would be good to mix into the mac and cheese, so I got that. I needed some barbecue sauce, but then I got over there and I saw this one, Alabucky barbecue sauce. I've never had Alabama white barbecue sauce, but it's mixed with regular barbecue sauce. So I wanted to give that a try. Then I got this one, which is just regular barbecue sauce. Crockett Country Texas Style Original Barbecue Sauce. And then this one is Flying Saucy Korean Barbecue Wing Sauce. I have some wings in my freezer. I thought that'd be yummy, so we'll probably grill them and then brush some of this on. Jensen asked for this to make strawberry milk. We have the chocolate syrup, but we didn't have any strawberry, and he wanted that. This was just an impulse buy because it was on clearance, and I like polenta. I haven't had it in a long time. I picked that up. Some more breakfast sausage because my son ate a bunch of it, and he asked for some more. Some crackers. These are just like, what are they, club crackers, but the HEB brand. I prefer these over the Ritz crackers, but, you know, either one will do. And we're apparently going to be eating a lot of crackers lately because we just plowed through that last box of Ritz crackers. So I got these. And then finally, I got these two bunches of green onions because we've really been enjoying having them to throw on sandwiches and salads and things like that. But that is it. That's all of my groceries. All right, guys, that's all the stuff I bought this week. I say it like it's, you know, that's it, but it was like a bunch of stuff. I bought a lot of stuff. It was like a weird grocery week because most of the stuff is like stock up or lunches, I feel like, but it is what it is, you know. Anybody else noticing the rising grocery prices? I'm sure we all are. It's all over the news. It's all over YouTube. Everybody's talking about it. Some of it's ridiculous. I mean, like absolutely ridiculous how expensive some of the stuff is getting. I'm seriously going to have to reevaluate my groceries just so that I can stay in my budget. I don't want to change my budget. I don't think I should have to change my grocery budget. So I'm just going to really reevaluate and pay a lot more attention to the sales so I can stock up on stuff when it's on sale. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic week, or that you had a fantastic week because it's Friday when you see this one. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will see you guys on Monday with my What's for Dinner video. Bye.